What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about a market crash that's incoming super fast. I'm going to let you guys know some of the cards you probably should get rid of. We're going to talk about these AKAs because it appears that Woods icky. Like, this dude might be glitchy, dog. Like, I don't know why they did what they did with it, but we're going to go over that as well. And we're going to take a look at Booger McFarland. Is he a D tackle that can possibly, join your squad? I'm also going to be talking to you guys about the fact that I'm going to get rid of all of my theme teams, bro. Like, the Niners are gone, everybody's gone, because my team, bro, I'm starting to get real aggravated with this game. Either way, I want you guys to make sure that you're taking care of Week 12. Go ahead and like the video if you're that clutch that you already have done Week 12, because you can see I didn't do it yet, so you dudes are better than me at this point. We're going to talk about what's going on with it, like I said before, and why I know for a fact that we're going to be heading off with a lot of market crash action going on. Now, Joe Staley is now available as a team captain. Okay, I do want to make sure you guys understand that as well, because some of you guys were concerned that EA Sports was not updating a lot of what was going on within the game itself, as far as previous years, the captains, they got a little bit more love. I don't know exactly what their game plan is with the team captains. I'm going to see, I know, didn't they have something with the captains here? Or do they, okay, there it goes. So, with the way that it's set up right now, these are your team captains right now, all right? People are saying that, Joe Staley is pretty good. People tell me that Pat Tillman is pretty good. You can see that global usage tells you a lot about who's actually good, okay? Even though I gotta take that back, because 31% with Jason Elam, I guess because there's other kickers now that are actually better than him. His usage has gone down. But Troy Vincent, for some reason, people have been using a lot of him. I've seen a lot of them on the field, and Joe Staley is newly released. So make sure you guys that are growing your squads and trying to compete in these head-to-head modes, that you make the most of what's available. It's very important that you do. As far as, getting all 32 team chems, adding them to your squad in certain spots, just pick the right ones, guys. I can't go over each one, but if anything is suitable for you, you go for it. Like, it's no need to ask me about it. Like, bro, if it works for your squad, you get her done. Now, I want to talk to you guys about this before we get to the market crash, right? G, what do you think about these AKAs? So one of the things that I've learned from playing franchise mode, and like the video if you play franchise mode, because it's actually pretty wild that you get to see a lot of these things that go on and the abilities before they actually come to MUT. You can actually test them out. The tanked, right? This starts on for 4 plays, okay, for 0 AP. This in itself is an actual W, and I'm going to tell you why. They've actually made tank one of the most OP abilities in the game. I think that's why they're testing it out as an X Factor only, because in franchise, you can actually get it, right, as an ability, and it's a wrap. Like, you just got tank, you're running around, dudes hit sticking, but they don't do it the way they used to. You can't really low tackle them or hit stick them regular, because they kind of bounce back like it's a force field. So it's very difficult to kind of understand what needs to be done when you play somebody that has tanked. So I think they're testing it out in that regard as an X Factor, but he's going to be OP, because if he keeps getting it back, he can just run right at you. You can't do, you can tackle him, but it's going to have to be conservative, because any type of hit stick, he's just going to bounce off and keep running. It's really, really wild. So there is a chance that this card can be very, very glitchy if added to your squad. And again, he played for the Bengals, and Bengal themed teams suck, so more than likely he's just going to be a 92 speed on your squad. And I think for the most part, 92 speed, 92 excel is pretty good. Changing direction is 90. Juke move, spin move, so he should get a decent juke, but most of the players have been nerfed as far as their juke goes, so I don't even want to say, it's a guarantee. It's highly likely, bro, that dudes are going to be out there doing whatever they want. So I just want to make sure that you guys know what the deal is with that. Now, with Booger McFarland, this is something that I want you guys to understand, right? Booger Sugar McFarland, this dude has a 92 power move and a 90 excel. Does that mean he's going to shed and go wild? Only when you play somebody that sends 2. Like, if you send 8 like I did last game and the quarterback is just chilling back there like, yo, what's up, what you guys doing? And throwing a hot one, it won't matter. But if you're one of those dudes that send 2 and you're screaming at dudes every single play, you're probably going to enjoy this card. Because of the fact that that power move is so high and his excel is so high, he's running right through the line. And like I said, do I believe that he's going to be like that dude, like everybody's going to have him? I can't really say. but I just know by the numbers that he has with that power move, you'll see animations where dudes just throw guys completely out of the way. It is real nasty work. Also, some of you guys were asking about the lower overall Icky and not the actual, the limited. You can see here, they're very, very similar, but the speed, which is the most major part, is what's lacking. So if you're gonna get a free card and you want to get a free Icky, I don't recommend getting a free running back though. I want to be clear about that because the running backs, they keep bringing out new ones and you're just going to keep recycling them. So I wouldn't get them for free either. If you pull packs and you got them, you're good. I would probably just sell them for the 1.2 or whatever he's going for, unless you just want to utilize him for a little bit because he is one of the faster players in the game. So that's definitely going to have some influence in what goes on. Plus, I do believe he can actually juke. And like I said, the tank is just ridiculous. So they're okay depending on what your schemes are, but I wouldn't go crazy as far as utilizing my tokens this week. Now, let's talk about the market crash, because I know you guys are like, yo, G, what's going on with the game? Let me tell you what's going on with the game, bro. Because of the fact that this season, the champion player is Johnny Wilson, people are going to start to realize what I've been trying to tell them for a while. Height on the offensive side of the ball is a very, very, it's a real crazy situation. And shout out to the people that have been practicing the Moss and have been asking me questions like, yo, G, I've been practicing the Moss. It's really cool, whatever like that. The reason that I want you guys out there mossing and learning how to moss is because it just takes away from the fact that everybody runs dollar or 4-3-6-1. Now, I've gone back to running 4-3-6-1. I've been labbing certain things, but I think a combination of 4-3-6-1 and dollar is what we need. And we're gonna go over that live. If you're a member of the channel, you're gonna be getting some good insight soon in that regard. But he's the only card that I want out of this season. So look, when we start zero chill, it doesn't matter when they drop Carmichael, Calvin Johnson and all that stuff. If you play for champion to get this dude, you're gonna be all set. I promise you. I understand that you're like, what is his name? Talib or whatever his name is? I get it. I understand that Talib is like the main guy, and we were top 100 last season, and we got Randall Cunningham. But I'm telling you guys right now, once you get there, just stop. Unless you're really into the whole top 100 thing, because like I said, we've been there, we've done that. It is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. We have the cards, we have the uniforms, which are glitch, all that crap, right? So once we get right there to champion, we're done. We got a few more, probably one more day of playing it, and then I'm probably going to stop at about, 3,000. Even though I believe the 2,900, 3,000, and 3,100 points, they all get you the same thing. We're going to stop at champion. So you're probably saying, okay, G, why is the market crash coming? Because most people that are going to be, when they drop any kind of limited wide receiver, they're not going to have the same value because that guy is going to be free, and he gets all the theme teams. He gets every theme team, and he's 6'7". That's going to definitely impact the market. So right now where everything is, you don't have a lot to really worry about right now, because I can tell you this much, Randy Moss is gone. Okay, I can't wait to raid sell this idiot. You have no idea. He sucks. As far as anybody else, DK Metcalf, he can go as well. But remember, inside, with the slot and all that stuff that's going on, you got to be careful with the way that, your team is. If you run bunch and you're a bunch player, you're going to be looking for undersized dudes that run really fast, like AJ Brown, stuff like that. Your outside guys should be big. And I know it sounds crazy, I'm saying the man should be big, but they should be. So when you start to evaluate the wide receiver position, all I'm saying to you is this: is it time for you to probably get, whatever you can get for DK Metcalf, right? Because he's the only other guy. Is it time for you to get whatever you can get for AJ Brown? These players cannot maintain their value. They cannot. These two right here, as soon as it gets closer, which is why I'm letting you guys know now, as soon as it gets closer to towards the end of the season, and that's gonna happen, you're gonna lose a lot. I would definitely try to figure out how to put other players that are similar, like AJ Brown. There's another little idiot. You got Jalen Waddle. You got Debo Samuels. You got a lot of other options, and also this Terry McLaurin is pretty good as well. So I just want to keep you guys, just keep you guys aware of what's going on, because the players want, and then probably gonna drop Calvin as an AKA soon. We got the harvest going on. It's a lot. Michael Irvin might be coming out. Be very careful with that. I'm telling you right now, guys, because the more that I look at it, every day prices are dropping so tremendously, you don't want to lose out on getting other things. So just be careful with it. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments, but the wide receivers, they're definitely going to explode, dude. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.